So, Elizabeth Warren. You might think of her as part of the coastal elites, you know, being a senator from Massachusetts and owning her very own eyeglasses, so fancy. But you may be surprised to find out she came from very humble roots.
Warren was born in small-town Oklahoma in 1949. Donald Herring, her father, was a janitor. Her mother, Pauline, a stay-at-home mom.
She taught special needs children in the 1970s before eventually becoming a law professor, most recently at Harvard Law School.
Warren, perhaps unsurprisingly, didn't follow the traditional norms when she decided Bruce Mann, a professor of law at Harvard, was the one. She asked him to marry her.
I still remember the first time I really noticed him, he had on shorts. Great legs.
Jeez, Warren, keep it in your pants. I mean, really? I have a hard time believing that this guy's legs were so amazing that she did, wow, oh, okay. Oh, damn, I take it back. Those are great legs. You get it, girl. Also, it was pretty progressive for a woman in the 70s to be the one to propose to a man. Yeah. In fact, for all those ladies out there whose boyfriends are taking too long, yeah, you know what to do. Yeah, you know what to do. Go ask Elizabeth Warren's husband to marry you. Yeah. We were on the same page, right? Yeah. And Elizabeth Warren wasn't just asking guys with great legs to marry her. No, while she taught at Harvard, she became one of the country's top experts on bankruptcy. And not in the Donald Trump kind of way. No, she knew the law so well that she would often be called to testify in front of Congress. And one of those hearings from nearly 15 years ago is pretty wild to watch now.
Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren facing off more than a decade ago over a Biden-backed bill making it more difficult for people to file for bankruptcy.
They have squeezed enough out of these families in interest and fees and payments that never paid down.
Maybe we should talk about usury rates then. Maybe that's what we should be talking about, not bankruptcy.
I'll be the first. Invite me.
No, I know you will, but let's call a spade a spade.
Senator, if you're not going to fix that problem, you can't take away the last shred of protection for these families.
Okay. You're very good, Professor.
I want to kill you right now. That's what that smile was. But you see, that's one of the reasons people like Elizabeth Warren so much. Because she's been fighting against the predatory practices of banks and credit card companies, and this was long before it was cool. Right? Unlike Joe Biden, who once upon a time was fighting for credit card companies, which has never been cool, like Crocs or taking your cousin to prom. And because of her efforts to take on corporate America, Warren became such a popular figure on the left that when she proposed creating a new federal agency to protect consumers, President Obama wanted her to lead it, but the GOP had other ideas.
The CFPB is the brainchild of former Harvard law professor Elizabeth Warren. She first proposed creating the agency in 2007 as a way to better regulate mortgages, student loans, and other financial products. She was President Obama's pick to run the CFPB, but Republican senators on Capitol Hill refused to even consider confirming her.
We're pretty unenthusiastic about the possibility of Elizabeth Warren. We're pretty unenthusiastic, frankly, about this new agency.
Why am I not surprised? Mitch McConnell is unenthusiastic about everything. Jesus Christ could return to Earth and McConnell will be like, man, why is this such a big deal? I mean, I died 4 decades ago. You don't see me bragging. I feel like Mitch McConnell is so low energy that if he did cocaine, it would just ramp him up to normal. He'd be like, oh, let me get a bump of that. All right, guys, let's start this meeting.